We will start the chapter, that is number system. Repeated questions in competitive exams. So most important questions. We will cover topic wise. First question is, if the number 1005x4 is completely divisible by 8, then the smallest integer in place of x. The first condition is we should know the divisibility rules. So here, if the number is divisible by 8, then the smallest number. Divisibility rule tells that a number is divisible by 8 then if the last 3 digits are divisible by 8. That is the first condition. So 5x4 should be divisible by 8. If you take the minimum number, so you start with 0 always by trial and error method. So x is 0. If you insert x plus 0, then 504 will be exactly divisible by 8, which is 63. So the answer is x is equals to 0. Second question. If a 9-digit number 985x3678y is divisible by 72, then the value of 4x minus 3y. It is easy. We have to find the x values and y values and we have to do the answer. Okay. If a 9-digit number. So here also we have to cover the divisibility rule first. So but 72 we don't know the 72 divisibility rule. So here we have to take prime factors. That is prime factorization method. By prime factorization method, we will get 8 into 9 is divisible by 72. 8 into 9 is multiple of prime factors of 72. So it means that 72, the doing answer with 72 is same as doing answer with 8 and 9. So divisibility rule is 8. We told that last 3 digits should be divisible by 8. And divisibility rule 9 tells that the sum of all the numbers should be divisible by 9. So here also we use the trial and error method. First we have to take 0 as usually told. If we take last 3 digits, 7, 8y is equals to 8. What is y value? We have to find y value. So you take y value 0. You don't take odd numbers. 0. If you take 0, then 780, it will not be divisible by 8. No odd numbers to be taken. So no 1. So 2, 782. If you take 782, it is also not divisible by 8. 3 should not be taken. Then 4. So exactly it matches. 8 divided by 784 is equals to 98. So y value is 4. Same thing. The sum of all numbers should be divisible by 9. So if you're adding all the numbers, 9 plus 8 plus 5 plus x plus 3 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 is equals to a. Then 50 plus x you will get for adding. X is equals to, we have to see. So x value. So 9 should be divisible. If you take 9 multiples, 9 months, 9 above 45. 9 5 is 45, 9 6 is 54. So if we insert 4, the value of 4 here, then it will be exactly divisible. So the answer is 9 into 54, 6. So x value here becomes 4. So y value is 4 and x value is 4. If you minus it, 4x minus 3y, then you get 4 into 4 minus 3 into 4. That is equals to 16 minus 12. That is equals to 4. Okay. Third question. P cube minus q cube is equals to p minus q into p minus q whole square minus xpq. What is the value of x? So value of x, you have to find the value of x. To find the value of x in this expression, we have to expand the right hand side, that is this one, right hand side, and compare it with the left hand side. So we will expand this. So expansion, how we are doing? So expansion is p minus q into p minus q whole square minus x minus xpq. So we have to multiply it. So p square minus pq square p into pp square minus p into pq square minus qp minus q cube minus xpq. So no, the other method you can follow this. So if we take here, if we will expand p minus q whole square is a minus b whole square, which tells that a square plus b square minus 2ab, that is 2pq, minus xpq. That is equals to, if you multiply this, p into p square, pq plus p into q square, pq square. So if you multiply this, then you will get pq minus 2p square q plus pq square minus qp square plus 2pq square minus qq. That is equals to, if it's simplify it, then we get pq minus 3p square q plus 3pq square minus qq. That is equals to, if we simplify more or rearrange this, then we will get p cube minus q cube minus xp cube minus 3pq into p minus q. Okay, so finally we will take p cube minus q cube left hand side is equals to p cube minus q cube minus xp cube minus 3pq into p minus q. So if we cancel, this will be cancelled, then we will become xpq, then xpq is equals to 3pq, we take common, p minus q. So it is exactly matching. Okay, so value of x is equals to 3pq into p minus q. So 3 will be equal to, x will be equal to 3, so pq. So x value is equals to 3. Okay, so simplifying it takes some time, but when you get the logic, then it will be easy for you to make this answer. Okay, so simply if you can insert x value 3 here and expand this, when you expand this, then it will be cancelled. The answer, you will get the answer as 0. When the answer is 0, then we have to take trial and error method, that x value is 3. So in exams we have to do like that. Fourth question, which smallest number must be added to 100 so that resultant number is completely divisible by 6? So completely divisible by 6. First you have to determine the divisibility rule for 6. Okay, so divisibility rule of states that straight, if we can take divisibility rule of 6 also, or we can take divisibility rule of 2 and 3, which are the prime factors for 6. So prime factors are for 6 are 2 and 3. The number, if the number is divisible by 2, both 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. So divisibility rule 2 tells that, what 2? If the number, even if it is an even number, the last digit is an even number, then the whole number will be divisible by 2. Okay, the last number is even number. So here it is clear that 100 is divisible by 2 since its last digit is 0. That is one condition. Divisibility rule 3 tells that. So 3. Divisibility rule 3 tells us sum of the digits added should be divisible by 3. Sum of the digits added should be divisible by 3. That is 1 plus 0 plus 0 is equals to 1, which will not be divisible by 3. Yeah. So what should be inserted? What should be added so that it should be divisible? This is simple. So we have to make the trial error method, or we can see. So 100 it is going. So we have already told, since 100 is divisible, last number should be even number. So if you take 0 or 2, so you will start with minimum even number 2. So 1 or 2 will be divisible by 2. Am I right? So if we insert the 2, 1 or 2, 1 plus 0 plus 2, if we take, it becomes 3, which is divisible by 3. So only the condition is it should be divisible by 2 and 3. Okay, it should be smallest number. What should be the added smallest number? Divisibility rule 2 tells that if it is a even number, the last digit is even number, it will be divisible. Even number is 0, it is divisible. If you have to 3 divisibility rule, sums should be added, numbers should be added. So with the minimum number is 0, already it was there. So second number we have to take is 2. So if we take 2, 1 or 2, it becomes 1 or 2, it will be divisible by 2, both 2 and 3 also. Okay. The product of two numbers is 231 and the one number is 21. What is the second number? So it's a product of two numbers. So second number will be automatically 231 divided by 21. If you divide 231 divided by 21, then the answer will become 11 times. That is 11. Okay. How many natural numbers less than 1000 are divisible by 5 but not by 35? So the logic is 5 is a multiple of 35. It means that 5 7 is 35. So it is a multiple. It means that whatever the numbers are divided by 5, it will be divided by 35. Or whatever number divided by 35, it will be divided by 5 also. So now we have to find the natural numbers less than 1000 which are divisible by 5 but not by 35. So for this problems, less than 1000 or divisible by 5 but not by 35. So divide, so if you take this, the divide 999, which is the largest number, less than 1000. So 999 less than 1000. If you divide 5, 5 ones are 5, 49, 5 nines are 49, 45, 5 nines are 45. The remainder is 4. So 1999 numbers will be divisible by 5. The same logic will work for 35 also. 35, 999. 35, 2 times 70. So 35 8 times 280. So 19 will come remainder. So to 28. So 28 numbers. Natural numbers less than 1000 which are divisible by 5 but not 35. So subtract the number of multiples of 35 from the number of multiples of 5. That is 199 minus 28. 99 minus 28, 171. So answer is 171. So we have to divide the number with 5 and divide the number with 35. So we have to minus it after in quotient. Quotient is for 199, for quotient for 35 is 28. 199 minus 28 is equals to 171. Seventh question. Sum of all prime numbers between 58 and 68. So sum of all prime numbers between 58 prime numbers, they are telling about only prime numbers. So prime numbers between 58 and 68, you know the prime numbers. Am I right? Prime number is that number which is divisible by only by itself. Or we can say that the prime factor for a prime number is always 1. We will cover that in another session. So now 58 and 68, sum of all prime numbers. You don't take all prime numbers. Between, they told between 58 and 68. So 59 is the prime number. You should know what are the prime numbers. First of all, okay. 59 is the prime number. 61 one more prime number. 67 is one more prime number. So if you add together 59 plus 61 plus 67, then we will get the answer 187. Okay. So here the shortcut is that you have to know what is prime number. By looking the number, you have to tell that whether it is prime or not. So that logic we will cover in another chapter. So 59 plus 61 plus 67 is equals to 187. What is eighth question? Sum of all natural numbers between 1 and 100 which are multiple of 7. That he is telling multiple of 7 means 7. It should be multiple of 7 and the natural numbers between 1 and 100. It should be natural numbers between 1 and 100. The natural numbers between 1 and 100. Know the first we have to identify the multiples of 7 between 1 and 100. Multiples of, it should be multiples of 7 between 1 and 100. This is an arithmetic sequence. There is some formula for that. So first we will do in traditional method how we are solving this. So you know the multiples of 7, am I right? You know the multiples of 7 between 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, so on, so on, so on, 91 and 98. Total 14 terms will be there. 14 digits are there, which are multiples of 7 between 1 and 100. Okay, I'm right. So here we will follow the shortcut. We'll don't go. Normally the formula is for the sum of natural numbers is equals to n by 2 into a plus l. This is the formula. Sum of natural numbers which is n by 2 plus a plus l. So n is the, we know that n means the number of terms. A means the first term, L is the last term. That will not go by the formula. So these are 14. In this kind of shortcuts, what we'll do, the multiples of 7, if you take the sequence, it is arithmetical sequence. Okay, 7 plus 7, 14, 14 plus 7, 21, 21 plus 7, 28, 28 plus 7. So it is arithmetical sequence. This kind of problems, we have to take the average. Average means the between numbers. In 14th average, 14 divided by 2, if you take 7th and 8th digit will be average. The two numbers we have to take average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next number, 42. 7, 49. 7, 8, 52. 7, 8, 56. So we have to take the average of 49 and 56. 49 plus 56 by 2. If you take, then the answer will be 52.5. Average. The number of terms are 14. So we will multiply 52.5 into 14. That is equals to, the answer will be 735. Okay. So if in traditional method, we can make the formula Sn is equals to n by 2 into a plus l. Simply we will take the natural numbers between 1 and 100. Okay. Total 14 digits will be there. Out of these 14 digits, we will take the average in between. 49, 56 is the average. 52.5. 52.5 into 14 is equals to 735. Okay. What is the sum of all natural numbers from 1 to 100? Sum of all natural numbers from 1 to 100. Same logic we can follow, because since there is arithmetical sequence from 1 to 100. So we have to find average of 50 plus 51 by 2. Then we will get 50 plus 51, 101 by 2. 101 half is 50.5. So 50.5 into 100. Total 100 natural numbers are there. That is equals to 5050 is the answer. Okay. Normally what we will do, n into n plus 1 by 2, our formula we will make and we will do. So we will take the natural, if there is arithmetical sequence, then we can take the average and into number of terms. We have to multiply. Next question. So next question is 256 into 256 minus 144 into 144 by 112 is equals to question mark. So answer is, this is also a sequence is there. A square minus b square formula is there. So we will simplify first the formula. A square minus b square. And there is a sequence, this is a plus b by a plus b. That is equals to, if you simplify it, a plus b into a minus b by a minus b, which will be cancelled. That is equals to a plus b. We have to take 256 and 144 to be added. 256 plus 144, that is equals to 400. Okay. So simply we have to take, if there is a sequence, it should be, answer will be either a minus b or a plus b. So this is a plus b. What is the unit digits of 13 power 2003? 13 whole power 2003. So 13 power 2003. It means to say that what is the unit digit? If you make it 13 times 13 times of 2003, 13 power 1, 13 power 2, 13 power 3. If we take like 13 power 2003 times, what is the last unit digit? So there is a sequence. We should not do total number. We should take a sequence. So they ask unit digits, so we will take unit digit of 3. So there is a sequence, that is 3 power 1 is equals to 3, 3 power 2 is equals to 9, 3 power cube is equals to, I am taking unit digit 7, 3 power 4 is equals to 721, 19. So there is a arithmetical sequence. This same sequence will be repeat. These 4 digits only repeat for every, how many times if you do 13 power 2003, the same numbers will repeat, 3971. Now here we have to find out what is the unit digit here. Either it will come 3, either it will come 9, either it will come 7, or either it will come 1. So here the logic is, since 2003 is an odd number, Okay, 2003 odd number, the divisibility rule, you know the odd number. Okay, so since it is odd number, last digit is 3, it is odd number. Either the answer will be 3, either the answer will be 7. So 3 or 7. To find out which is the correct answer, first we have to divide 4 or 2003. If we divide 4 5 are 20, 0 0 and 0 will take 3. It will not go, so we'll take 0. So 500. Remainder is 3. So if the remainder is 3, the remainder 3 corresponds to the third number in the cycle, that is 3971, that is 7. The answer will be 7. Okay. 12th question. If the sum of two numbers is 14 and their difference is 10, find the product of two numbers. So if the sum and difference, if they have given this kind of, all this kind of problems, all same sort of problems, we have to take only average, that is 24 divided by 2, 10 plus 14, okay, 24 divided by 2, that is equals to 12. They turned the product into two numbers, that is equals to 2 is equals to 24 is the answer. So you just keep a shortcut. If the sum and product, if they have given, the answer will be the same now. The answer will be, adding the two numbers, the answer is same. Okay. No, logically, if you do average of two numbers after adding 24 by 2, that is equals to 12, the answer to product of two numbers into 2 is equals to 24. Logically, the answer will be A plus B for this kind of things. Third question. What is the sum of 91 plus 92 plus 93 plus so on 110? We told the sum of number, there is a sequence. Whenever there is a sequence, then we have to find the average. So in this, what is the average? Total how many numbers are there? 20 numbers are there. So 90 to 100, 10 numbers. 10 to 110, 10 numbers. Total 20 numbers are there. 20 by 2 means 10. 10th number and 11th number will be the average. 10th number, 11th number is, you have to see what is the 10th number and 11th number. What is 10th number? 100 is the 10th number. 11th number is 101 by 2. That is equals to 201 by 2. That is equals to 100.5. So 100.5. So we have to turn 100.5 into total numbers is 20. That is equals to 100.5 into 20 is equals to 2050. We simply have to cancel it whenever one point is 1 point and 0. 1005 into 2050. Okay, 2050 is the answer. Find the greatest 4-digit number which is exactly divisible by 15, 25, 40 and 75. So the traditional method is, normally we have to find the LCM of 15, 25, 40 and 75. So which is exactly divisible. So after finding the LCM, you have to divide that LCM with that digit, 4-digit number, greatest 4-digit number. It is not 1000, it is 9999 is the greatest 4-digit number. We have to take LCM, whatever divisible, we have to tell the answer. We have to find out not 4-digit number, greatest number. 9999 by this LCM method we have to do. But 9000, it should not be more than 9999. It will be, answer will be less than 9999 only. It is divisible. That we have to find. So LCM of 15, 25, 40 and 75. If you do, we'll get LCM of 600. But traditional LCM is, we will do like this normally: 15, 25, 40 and 75. So multiples of 5, you will start with 2, 3, 4, 5. All the number, at least minimum 2 or 3 numbers should be divisible. Okay, not 1. So here what we will do, LCM of 15, 25, 40, 75. We know that 15 is the multiple of 75. So this we should strike off, not required. 25 is multiple of 75. This also not required since multiple. Only we have to do 40 and 75 LCM. 40 and 75 LCM, 5 8s are 40, 5 9, 5 8s are 40, 5 1s are 5 15s are 75. No number will go. Minimum 2 numbers should go. So 5 into 8 into 15, that is equals to, that is equals to 600. Normally 600. So 600 will be the greatest number. We should divide 600. 600 divided by 9999. So normally 600, doing 600, you remove, so you keep aside 2 zeros, only 6 you can divide. If you can divide 6, then 6 ones are 6, 6 6 are 36, 6 6 are 36, 6 6 are 36. So remainder is 3, means it is 1666. So 2 zeros are there, we have removed, so we have to insert after 2 digits 1 point. So 16 times 600 into 16 times 600 into 16 times will be the exact number if you do a reminder. So 600 into 16 is equals to 9600 is the answer. Okay, the with we will divide with divisor with quotient, that's all. 600 into 16, 9600 is the answer. What is the smallest number that should be added to 5805 to make it completely divisible by 9? Completely divisible by 9. Same divisibility rule is also. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of digits is divisible by 9. That is 5 plus 8 plus 0 plus 5, that is equals to 18. 18 is divided by 9, that is equals to 2. So not required because this number itself is divisible. The smallest number to be added is 0 only. If you add 0, then the smallest number is 0 to be added. Okay. So already have given next topic ages important questions. So don't miss that session, because without keeping our pen, without moving pen on paper, we are going to solve that problems, almost all problems. Same method, 2-3 methods, which will be repeated in competitive exams. Okay, I will post it tomorrow. Already questions were given, go through it. I will post the answers tomorrow. Thank you.